I became a teacher is to make a difference in the life of children. It's an amazing experience to touch the lives of young ones and help shape where they're going to go to in their future. And I can tell you, I run into former students still today, and it's still a blessing to be a teacher. And it's an honor, and I would always do it again. I highly recommend going into teaching. We need you, so become a teacher.
For taking us where we needed to be. Thank you.
Why do I teach? I keep it down, all right? I think service. I've always been interested in that in my previous careers, and then this too. The kids. It sounds silly, but honestly, I want a better community. You have to educate the youth and help them hopefully make good decisions. And if I can help them do that, then that's a win. Oh, absolutely. This is an incredibly rewarding position, job, a career. It's not a lot of money, but the benefits are fantastic. To see the kids, when that light goes off, that they finally understand something or they gain confidence, that's just outstanding. So absolutely I would.
For taking us to greater heights. Thank you.
So when I think about doing it all over again, I would definitely do it the same, and I would do teaching. I love teaching. I love the academic environment. I love sharing my passion with history with other people.
Thank you for preparing us for a better future.
For embracing our diversity. Thank you. For the weekends that you gave up to give us extra help and support.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week!
One of the things that I like about the job is that every day is diverse and you never know what you're going to do from day to day.
The honest truth, I love kids. I want to shape and mold kids. I want to be a leader. And I love the days off.
Why did I start teaching? Why did I become a teacher? This actually started about 13, 14 years ago. And I'm going to give it in one word, compassion. Someone once told me, and actually it was Dr. Shoemaker from years ago, said, I can teach you to become a teacher, but I can't teach you compassion. That's caring for kids, caring for people. You can do your history facts, you can do your numbers for math, you can do your biology and science for science, but regarding teaching, you have to care about the kids. You have to make them feel like they're worth something, and that's kind of what I feel. It's in my guts, in my core. My wife, she pushed me 13, 14 years ago to become a teacher, and it's worked out. So that's why I'm here. Definitely it's not for the money, but it's definitely to try to help people. So.
Thank you, teachers!
For showing us and teaching us compassion.
jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Miss Addison. I've been teaching 22 years, and I wanted to become a teacher because I love teenagers. I love people. I love children, and I believe that my children got a good education, and I want to give my students the same education my children receive.
Okay. Profession.
Well, I was lucky enough to have fantastic teachers when I was in school. And they inspired me so much. And they created such a love of learning and such a love of literacy. I've always loved kids and the promise that they hold for the future. And this gives me an ability to connect with kids and to help shape our future one student at a time.
Okay, I teach because I think it must be one way to do God's will. Like, of all the things you could do, just God must want us to try to teach young people. I don't know. That's why. Or also there's a lot of teachers in my family. And I also enjoy having the summer off so I can travel.
Merci pour tout bagay.
I want it to have an effect on the future. I come from a family of teachers and public servants. I kind of think sometimes I didn't have a choice. It's almost destiny at times.
Why I feel education is an exceptional career is because we get an opportunity to be with young people day in and day out during this amazing time in their life as they're bridging childhood and early adulthood into the next step. It's a privilege for us to be a part of your life during this really important juncture and to watch you grow. And hopefully we can provide some good mentorship and guidance along the way.
Muchas gracias por todo.
Being a teacher was always part of the life plan. I have a lot of educators in my family. Both my aunts were always teachers. So I used to go help out in the classroom with the little kids, and as soon as I went to college, I took an education class, and that was that.
The most special thing about teaching is the relationships with the kids and getting to do new things every day.
I want them to treat everybody the same, have no barriers, and be able to adapt to any kind of change that comes into society and issues that the students bring to them.
Yeah, Mr. V?
Teaching's a lot like college. Your first year of college, freshman year, the goal is just to make it to sophomore year. I think the first year of teaching is really hard. There's so much you don't know when you start. And if they can make it to the second year, the sophomore year for college, you're doing really well, and it'll be a lot easier. The other advice I'd give is if you're having trouble with student behavior, work on the lesson. A well-designed lesson will do more to control a classroom than anything.
Happy Teacher Appreciation Day! Sorry,
I really love what I do. I look forward, for the most part, to come in and see my students because I love messing with them. But no, I can't say there's ever been a time when I've wanted to quit.
Well, I've been teaching students from almost all walks of life for the past 27 years. And why do I teach? Because it's really something that I really love doing. Kids are basically fun. They could be a little bit challenging, but I'm always up to the challenge. I think that through the years, my purpose has evolved into a mission. And that's a mission to ensure that students, especially our English language learners, receive quality and equitable education. I think as an immigrant myself, it's in the classroom that I'm actually able to give back to this great country. I love advocating for students. And at the end of the day, it's not the test scores they get that matter the most. It's how we help them develop to become responsible, respectful, and productive citizens of this country. I just really enjoy teaching, and I challenge myself to do the best I could every day. And I've discovered so much of myself and what I could do and how I could become a better person through teaching.
As much as teaching can have its challenging moments, I never felt that I wanted to quit. I love what I do, and it's been the best 15 years of teaching that I've had so far. Actually, the best yet is being a Bronco here at Palm Beach Central.
Educators of America, Palm Beach Central Chapter, we thank you.